So lie back on your mats, relax, lie back. I want you to take this time to regulate your breathing and get into your space. And remember, your space isn't just your mat, not your physical environment, but it's also your emotional, your mental environment. Be aware of your body on the mat. Be aware of what points are touching the mat. Start to soften your breath. Slow it down. Soften your face on the inhalation. Start to make your inhalations and your exhalations the same length, strength and duration. When your mind wanders, bring it back to your breathing. Start to become one with your space. Keeping the softness in your breath, the softness in your face. Keep the same steady rate of breathing. Bring your legs together. And take your arms up overhead. And just stretch and make yourself as long as possible. Point your toes. Push your hands so that away from you so that your biceps are by your ears. Know that your back arches, that's okay, we're stretching here, we're making ourselves long. And now bring your knees to your chest, give them a hug, roll from side to side. And drop your left leg along the mat, keep hold of your right knee. And make some circles with your ankle. And turn the other direction. And flex the foot towards you. As you flex the foot, I want you to put your hand on below your knee onto your calf muscle. As you flex your foot, I want you to understand the relationship between your ankle movement and the calf muscle. And point your toe away from you and feel your muscles change. Feel different muscles ignite. Then flex your foot. And point your foot. And now, quite relaxed, just move your foot in many different directions. Backwards, forwards, side to side, tilting. And just feel, I want you to concentrate on the muscles that you feel. And take your foot to the ceiling and just hold it there, let it rest. And again, bend your knee. And I want you to walk your hands down your foot. Make contact with your foot if you can, if not, any part of your lower leg. I want you to pull yourself up and just bring your chin to your knee. Flare your arms out so that you don't have your shoulders shrugged up. You push them down and away from you. Elbows are down and out. And then bring your other foot up. Now control your breathing, keep it slow, and find a softness in this contracted position. Keeping your body upright, take your right foot, let go of it slowly. Bring it to your left foot. And then swap, bring your left foot in, take your body down to the floor. Take your right foot down to the floor. Rotate your ankle. And change directions. And point your toe. And flex your foot. And again, be aware of the muscles that are working in your lower leg. Flex and point your toe. And now just move your foot in any direction you want. Just feel what's going on in your leg. Take your foot up to the ceiling. Just hold it here for a moment. And bend your knee. Make contact with your foot or any part of your lower leg. And bring your chin to your knee and raise your right leg. Flare your elbows out, pull your shoulders down and away from your ears. Very slowly, take your left foot to join your right. Take your hands, raise them above your head, push them away from you. Keep your lower back on the mat. And bring your knees in, give them a hug. Now I want you to incorporate some forward and backward rolling. Just roll along the length of your spine. And come up into sitting. So hug your knees to your chest and drop your forehead to your knees. Open your knees slightly past your hips. Put your hands behind you. I'm going to point my fingers away from me. And I'm going to roll my shoulders back, chest up. And I'm going to rock to one side. But I'm not going to turn my body to the side. I'm going to keep my body facing forward. And then come up and rock to the other side. And again, rock all the way over. Change direction. Bring your feet together, sit upright, and I want you to just concentrate on sitting upright and pushing your bottom as close to your groin as you can. I don't want you to lean forward, I want you to lean upright and strong, so keep your hands here if you need to. Have a strong core, suck your stomach in, and a completely straight back. Good. Now walk your hands back about a foot. Take your feet, place them there. Twist your fingers so that they're facing the same direction as your toes. And push up. Push through your shoulders so that you're stretching your chest. Push your shoulders as close or your chest as far to the ceiling as you can. And then suck your stomach in. Contract your glutes and your body becomes straighter. From here, point your left foot. Keep it level with the floor, don't sink. And come down. Push through, point your right foot. And come down. Push through one more time. Rock backwards and forwards. From here, take your right hand, take it up and reach across to the side. Come back. Left hand up, reach across to the side. And come back, lower your back to the floor. Allow yourself to lie down, hug your knees to your chest, and roll from side to side. Take your feet together, place them next to your backside. Take your arms out to the T, bend at your elbows so that your fingers point away from you, and I want you to slowly move your feet, your knees together. When you get to the top, press, contract your pelvic floor muscles, Push the small of your back to the floor and keep your back position and your pelvic floor muscles engaged. Work with your breath. Keep the movements fluid and smooth. Next time your knees are towards the floor, rest them there. Close your eyes and relax. We're going to hold this position for a couple of minutes. From this position, I want you to rotate your hands in an arc so that the fingers touch. Try to keep your elbows on the floor, almost like a snow angel. The angle of your arms never changes. Bring your hands down by your side. Close your knees. Take your feet to hip width apart. Move your heels so that you can grab them. And roll yourself up into a gentle bridge. Push through the floor with your feet. And lower down slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. And just grab your right knee and hug it and rock from side to side. Replace your right leg closer to your backside. Grab your left knee, hug it Roll from side to side. And replace your right foot closer to your backside. If you can grab your ankles, that's good. And we're going to roll up into our bridge one more time. And slowly roll down. Hug your knees to your chest. Do some sideways rolling. Take both legs up to the sky. Grab behind your thighs or your knees or your calves. Just apply gentle pressure towards you. Don't strain here. Just apply gentle pressure. Try to point your elbows outwards. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Start to slowly bring your toes towards your face by flexing your feet. Feel the added tension run down the back of your legs. And point your toes away, straighten your legs as much as you can. Engage those thighs, really straighten. And then flex your feet one more time. Feel that added stretch take place down your backs of your legs. And bend your knees. From here, take your right ankle, place it over your left knee. We normally do this at the end of our class. Grab through the gap and pull and stretch your glute here. Take both legs up to the ceiling. Lower your right leg. Bring your left ankle over to the knee. Bend the knee and pull it towards you. Gently unwind. Rock. Bring your knees together and rock backwards and forwards. And rock up into sitting. From sitting, grab underneath your knees and pull them up towards you and find your point of balance. Try and have your shoulders back, chest strong and forward, and bring your knees, your feet level with your knees. Now we're going to raise our feet, hold them there. And come down to halfway. and relax down. Shake your bum, get yourself comfortable, get back on your sit bones. So this time I want you to really concentrate on your core, pulling in, sucking in and holding you up. And then you're going to have your hands out here and you're going to raise your knees again. And then point your feet to the sky. And come in, hug, and drop down. Take your feet out along the length of the mat. I think I'm freezing. My internet's not very good and it freezes. Sorry about that. It's been on and off all day with the storm. So here we're going to put our hands down by our sides, fingers pointing forwards. I'm going to rotate my shoulders back, down, chest forward, and I'm going to lift my backside just an inch off the floor. Just an inch, that's all. Pushing down through the shoulders. And lower down. Relax a moment, just bring yourselves forwards. Walk your backside back. Just go into really easy forward fold. We're not doing a full forward fold yet. That will come, but not yet. We're working towards it. Now we're going to come back up. We're going to place our hands by our knees or in between our thighs and our knees. And I'm going to push my shoulders back and down. I'm going to take my weight forward and I'm going to lift my backside. And push down. Then I'm going to lift my left leg. And drop and swap. And drop, lift, and come down. Bring your knees in, give them a hug. From here you're going to grab the outside of your feet. Bring your feet in towards you, get on your sit bones. And then just raise one leg and hold it out. Relax in that position. Feel that the stretch coming up here. If you want more of a stretch, you can bend your elbow towards you. And drop that leg down. And raise the other leg. And now raise both legs. And hold your balance. Try to get your chest strong and up. Back straight as possible. And bring your feet in slowly. And hold them up. From here, bring your knees in, feet are still up. And then you go back into bow. Lower your feet slowly to the floor. As they touch the floor, walk your backside back. Bend your knees and take your chest to your thighs. and come up. Cross your right leg over your left, roll over onto your knees. Sit back on your heels and open your knees as far as you can. I always do this, it's my favourite stretch because it stretches your legs, it opens up your ankles and your knees, it will stretch your lower back, it will stretch your shoulders, it will stretch your hip flexors. Such a great stretch. And lower your chest to the floor. Try and keep your backside on your knees. On your heels. From here, come to your elbows. Come up onto all fours. Open your feet away from your backside. And just stretch your groin. Allow it to open and stretch and rock backwards to find your point of stretch. The more you push back, the more you stretch into your groin. Try to find a peaceful place here. It's a difficult stretch, I understand that. And come forward onto your tummy. Walk your feet behind you. And you're going to make yourself as long as possible. Head will come to the mat. And just stretch away from you. Point your toes. Now I want you to tuck your tailbone under. Lift your belly off the floor. Press your armpits into the mat. And hold for 5 full breaths. And relax. Take your right hand behind you, your left hand behind you, and raise, keep your toes on the floor, point your toes. Rotate your shoulders back and down. Point your fingers behind you. From here, raise your feet. Grab your feet and raise even further. And relax down. Come into Sphinx. Elbows under your shoulders, palms facing in front. Just rock your pelvis side to side. Try not to do this with your shoulders. Try to have your shoulders back and down. Project your heart center forward. Now I want you to press your hands into the floor. Lift through, push your groin into the floor. Feel that your muscles in your chest and your upper back engage. Become solid, strong, immovable. And come down. Take your right arm out, left hand in, Raise your left leg and rotate over. Try and push away from you. Both palms should be facing the floor here. Come back slowly. Change the position of your hands and your feet. And rotate over. Come back. You need to curl up into a ball. Push in. Come onto your knees and curl up into a tight ball. Come up. Rotate. Drop down onto your hips. Bring your legs in front of you. So now we're going to go into shoulder stand. So there are different levels of shoulder stand. First one is just bringing your knees towards your shoulders and coming to here. If that's your shoulder stand, that's fine. Embrace it. If you want to go further, take your hands, use them as paddles up either side of your spine. Try to walk your elbows closer in. Bring your groin, your knees level, and come up straight. And try and hold for 10 breaths. When you're ready, drop your feet below your head. Come into plough. From here, drop your knees either side of your ears. Hug your legs. From here, hands back into your back. Come up into your shoulder stand. And you've got a choice. You can take your hands away, bring your knees in and lower down. Come out of your shoulder stand. From here we're going to go back onto our bellies. We're going to go back into Sphinx. Push through the floor. Feel the stretch this way of your shoulders now. Hands from Sphinx, push up onto your knees, walk your knees in Place your hands carefully and push up into down dog. From down dog, come up onto your toes, lower your knees gently to the floor. Come up into high kneeling, come onto the back of your right foot and take your left foot in front of you. From here, you're going to rotate you're going to tuck your tailbone under and engage your glutes, and you're going to raise your left hand high. Keep that glute engaged. Lean over. Feel the stabilizers work hard here as we're out of balance. And come back, reach higher. Tuck your tailbone under. Push forward and reach. And come down. Untuck your tailbone. Bring your knee back. Take your right knee forward. Tuck your tailbone under. Reach up. And lean over to your right. And come up. From here, take your knee back down. And I want you to very slowly engage your core, and lower your backside. Softly to your heels. Take a breath here. As you exhale, you're going to bring yourself back up into high kneeling. And go back down. Nice and soft. Use your muscles, not your weight. Come up. Make sure you use your glutes here. Glutes are really powerful. From this position here to here is all glutes. And come back down. And one more time, come up. Engage your glutes here. Reach up with both hands. Slowly come forwards. Forward, forward, engage your core here. Reach forward, lower your hands softly in front of you, tuck your feet under, push back into down dog. From here, come up onto your toes. We're going into pigeon, so you're going to take your right knee up, hover it above the floor, hold it, push away from the floor. Slowly lean forward. Gently lower your knee, right knee to your right thumb. Push your back leg back and away. Even your hips. Come into a back bend, roll your shoulders back and down. and lower yourself forwards. Relax here. Raise your head, look forward, and come back. Push your hands behind you. Push your hands back down, go into your back bend. Curl your toe under of your left leg. Lift that whole shape up. Replace your right leg. Go into down dog. Take your weight up and forward. Bring your left knee into your chest and hover it above the floor. Take your weight forward, gently lower it. Left knee to left thumb. Push your right leg back. Get those hips square. Both hips close to the floor. You're in your back bend. Shoulders back and down. And gently lower forward. Reach out in front of you and stretch away. Gently look up, walk your hands back, and reach back. Place your hands either side of your knee, push back into your back bend. Drop your weight further onto your left, hook your right leg round. And bring your feet into your Dandasana. Grab hold of your block or your cushions. Place the block onto your thighs. And just slowly walk your backside back and your chest forward. And we're going to squeeze the block against our thighs. And come up. Put your hands behind you, straighten your back, have a stretch and a breath. And slowly lean forward, suck your stomach in. Start to compress the block. And come up, take the block away. Take an inhalation as you exhale, lower down to forward fold one last time. And come up. Bend your knees. Lower yourself to the floor, nice and slow. Bring your knees to the sky. Take your hands out to the T. Then rock down to one side. Look over to the other hand. Come up into your neutral position. Check a good neutral start position and lower down to the other side. Come to your neutral position. Allow your legs to go along the length of the mat. Lower slowly. Open as wide as the mat. Allow them to flop out to the side. Close your eyes and relax. All your hard work is done. Just relax, let go. Try and find that mental space that you found earlier. Bring your inhalations and your exhalations back to the same strength and duration. Soften your face on your inhalation. Just relax and let go. Very slowly start to bring some movement back into your hands and your feet. And your arms and your legs. Take whatever stretch you need here. And bring your knees to your chest and hug them. And bring yourself up into sitting. Take a big inhalation here. And sigh it out. And another big breath. And sigh it out. And another big breath. Bring your breath back to normal.